to the stage. For now, her testimony. I love it. Platinum leader coming to the stage, Judy.
I've been with the company since January 9th of 2011. Yeah. And I remember how excited I was. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got this natural product. It's got all this good stuff in it. Jackie will join me. So I called Jackie up and I said, Jackie, I just signed up with this company and they've got this product for weight loss. And it's got all these things in it. And she said, I'm doing bioidenticals. I don't want anything to do with that. And I'm not getting into an MLM. So she just shot me down. And I don't know if it was the same day or what, she called me and she said, hey Judy, I just checked out the internet and that guy who owns that company, that Binglinsky, he's a bad guy. She said, I read some really bad things about him. So I said, you know what, Jackie, it doesn't matter what you read on the internet. You know, you can read anything about anybody on the internet. All I care is if this works and I lose weight, then that's cool. I don't care. So she finally, a couple months later, she called me and she said, hey, I've been reading about this skinny fiber stuff, so let me send you some PayPal and you can order me some. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna give you a bottle. You know, this is my sister, and you know, all I needed was for her to come back and say that stuff didn't work and you made me waste my money. So I gave her a bottle, and a couple weeks later she says, Judy, I want in, sign me up. So I signed her up, and that's $65 I ever spent in my life. So I want to bring up my sister, the famous of the two sisters. Come on, Jackie.
Crown Diamond. Crown, come on, we can do better than that.
That's an empty bottle you're about to pass off on me. She paid me back.
It's been years, but I paid her back that bottle just now. It's been years, but I finally paid her back.
I got back 12 capsules.
I just want to say thank you for everybody that came that is from our group. I'm really shocked to see this many people here, and it's really exciting. But most everybody knows my story. I tell it a lot, and it's kind of long, but so I'll make it a little bit shorter. But Judy gave me the bottle. When I first started, I had been on thyroid medication for about 15 years. I was menopausal. I had IBS, fibromyalgia, arthritis, a bunch of different things, and I really didn't have any quality in my life at all. The worst thing is I worked about 9 hours a day on my feet for Verizon Wireless, and that was probably one of the most, it's a hard job because you get yelled at all the time because nobody's happy with their cell phone provider, and I'm the person they see. But I really didn't have a lot of quality in my life, and I didn't have a lot of time off, and the time I did have off, I was relaxing and resting to get back into a job I hated. Well, I would say the first month I really didn't lose much, but by the end of that month, my pants were kind of falling off, so I was pretty excited about that. But the biggest thing that kept me on skinny fiber was I was no longer suffering with the irritable bowel syndrome. And that's something that I've had for probably most of my life. So I was really excited about that, and whenever I get excited about something, I want to tell everybody. So I told everybody. I would get a few customers here and there, and probably that was in May. And by November, I might have had 6 customers. That's it. But then I realized once I got fired, which that's probably I forgot to mention. I got fired from my job, and it was for doing something for a customer that the company didn't want you to do because it's going above and beyond. And that's what I've always been known as, is taking care of people. And it was something that I didn't even do, and I said I was going to do it, but they ended up firing me. And the first thing I thought was, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to go to Vegas twice a year, you know, stuff like that. And I'm going to gain back my weight because I'm not going to be active anymore. And I knew I was, and I'm not going to work out. And I knew I wasn't. So, and that was the first thing I thought, I'm going to gain my weight back. And I didn't change my diet. I've always eaten really healthy, and I didn't work out. So I would probably be a size 6 now if I did it right. But I'm 50, it doesn't really matter.
Hello.
I'm not trying to impress anybody, I got a man.
Hello.
But anyway, what happened to me was once I got fired, I needed something to keep me busy, something to give me some kind of joy in life. And what has always made me happy is being some part of making somebody else happy or seeing somebody smile because of something I've done. It's kind of cheesy, but it's me. And so most of my customers who said that Skinny Fiber didn't work in those first 6-8 months, the reason it didn't work after talking to them for a while, I find out they're not taking it every day. Or they're taking it and they're still eating cheeseburgers and french fries every day. Or just there's so many things that they were not doing that they could have been doing, it would have worked. And that's when I realized if I keep up with these people, I keep up with these customers and help them and motivate them daily, they're going to have better results. And so that's when I started my support group. And with my support group, it was just customers at first. And then I started adding other people. And the word got out. Everybody wants support. And everybody wants to feel good about themselves. So with the support group, if you just put things in there, make people smile, they're going to come back, make relationships, build friendships, and build trust. And that's when people start buying from you. But what changed for me was I decided I could care less if I ever get a distributor. I'm not about business. I'm about seeing people's lives changed. And what happened eventually, this is a long story, I might be here all day, but what happened eventually is the customers that were happy and were seeing results, and then their friends were seeing results and asking them where they got it. They were coming to me and asking, can I sell Skinny Fiber? So my focus went from actually making money to building relationships and getting customers. And from there, what happened is I saw people's lives being changed because of the business. And so I was holding back, and I was only promoting the product and how awesome it is for you. And then all of a sudden I realized Amanda Kemp is what changed me. Amanda's awesome back there. When she started, she went like wildfire. And she did it all from her phone. She didn't even have a computer. And I know that they were living on very little weekly. They didn't have a car. And she would... When she typed out her story and I read that, within just a month or so, she bought a computer, right? Yes. When I saw that story,
I want her to talk when you get a chance.
Oh, you want me to call her up?
Yeah, call her up. Call her up. I want to hear that.
But what? If I were to
come on. I want her to say it. Just for a few minutes.
Tell people about the business side. I need to let people know that your life can change. And I'm standing here right now. I'm a former fat kid from a really tiny town. Never thought I would amount to much. Never thought I don't have a college education. I never thought I would ever go anywhere. And it's like I stand here right now and I'm like, wait, can you pinch me really quick? Oh, it's real, it's real. It just seems so unreal to me that I can actually, I'm shaking and I'm nervous. That could be a result of drinking too much last night. Please let me explain. Let me explain. I just realized yesterday I took a Xanax and a muscle relaxer before I started drinking, and I forgot that I took them. So that's not the real drunk Jackie. Drunk Jackie's not that bad. She's not that bad. But to any of you that wonder what you can do to see yourself do better, forget about the money. Forget about the sales. Start thinking about changing people and just telling people, sharing the stories that you're hearing from other people. And there's so many people out there waiting on you. Just keep sharing. You're going to find them.
Awesome.
I'm going to hold your hand. I just want you to tell everybody why I think you're wonderful.
Tell them your story. Tell them. A little higher.
No. Everybody make her feel like she's family. Say, talk in the microphone so she can hear.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we started in June, and we didn't have hardly anything, and it turned around really quick.
You remember that desperation? Where's Patricia? The desperation I was talking to you about? It's focused.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm talking about?
She found a vehicle to make
Became
something.
focused, because she needed something.
Yeah.
Instead of being all over the place, she had a plan. A diamond, by the way, guys.
I put my heart and soul into it. That's all I did. So I just took off with it. 16-hour days on the computer. You know, we got a house now. We got a nice car. We got to make this trip. Got money in the bank.
Love it.
Free credit.
Hello. Yeah.
Guys, why did you make me cry?
There you go. Jay, stay right there, Jay.
Hello? Okay.
There you go. All right.
For those of you that don't know me,
Put it right
I'm
there.
her worst half.
Right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Is that good?
Yep.
Everybody hear me?
Yep.
Say
Was
hi to
she-
your mother-in-law.
Oh, hi, Mama-in-law. Anyhow, she hadn't actually filled y'all all in on it.
Okay.
My dad was a truck driver. He was gone all the time. But he always had money. There was always money. He always had money. We always had everything we needed.
But he was never home, bro.
I worked in an SDM school at Camp Robinson, Little Rock. I was a soldier, and I was a pretty good soldier. Pretty determined. State funds being what state funds were, they got cut. Well, my father-in-law had done salvage and picked up stuff like that, and I busted my butt every single day. My hands bled, smashed my fingers a lot, probably said a few words I probably shouldn't have. I done my best. I got tired of trying to just barely get by, and I got out on the truck and spent a lot of time from home. And it bothers me quite a bit, being away from my wife and my kids. But the determination I had and the stubbornness I had, I'm going to make it. When she started this, we had $70. It was our bill money. Said, there ain't no way. This is, you're out of your mind. And I told her, I said, don't you say a word when you lose that money. I don't want to hear it. Well, 2 weeks later, this boot here, and my mouth is wide open eating my boot. She told me that she wanted me to come off the road. She was tired of me being gone. I was tired of being gone. I was running hard. I went from a healthy 200 pounds to about 230 pounds. Then I went right back off of it and right back down because I was running so hard. CDL drivers, you got a paper log, and if anybody's drove a truck, they know what a paper log is.
Yeah, paper log. Do two.
And they know
2 books.
that if you got a paper log, it's illegal in any state, anywhere, to run 2 or 3 sets of logs. I was running 3 logs. I almost got caught in Texas, right here. And this is the last place you want to get caught running anything illegal, especially paper logs. The company I was working for, I might see $100. I might see a couple hundred here and there. I was a number, and I was a money maker. But I didn't make it. My wife's done every bit of this, and she's put everything she has. So I don't cry a lot, but it's happening. She's done everything she could to bring me home and get me home. I started a job the other day, or last week, because I'm bored. I didn't have nothing else to do.